I don't know if you can see this, but I've got multiple weights around me. If you're at a public gym right now, you may piss somebody off by doing this setup. If you don't care, then do this setup, because I'm prepared for a drop already due to the effort that we're putting out. So I'm going to start heavy. As you can see, I've got 30. So my selection is I do strategize my drops. So I would advise bigger drops over smaller drops. So start heavier and do a bigger drop. So these are 35s, and then I've got 20s, and then I've got 10s. So I'm basically, I'm almost halving every time. I'm not quite halving on the first one, but 15-pound drop is pretty significant. And then going down to 10, so that's a half drop there. All right, 1 minute. I'm gonna set my timer for minute 5. Give them my 5-second delay time to get in position. Minute 5, timer started. 35s. Okay, so you're trying to keep your elbows behind your rib cage as you curl the weights. If your elbows move, so if you curl and you do this, here, you completely lost the whole concept of this exercise. Because remember, it's keeping your elbows back that lengthens the bicep to create more activation. Once the axis moves, the muscle recruitment changes. You have to keep the elbow joint completely still, that upper arm completely still as you move. So your hand is moving around a fixed elbow. I'm actually lasting longer than I thought with these 35s. Especially after doing that 90-second bullshit that I created. Man, whew, it's time. So I made it. I didn't have to drop. I am actually surprised at that. I'm gonna guess on the next one that I will. Hopefully you're doing well. This is week 8, so if you're still watching these workouts, I want you to know I'm really proud of you, and I mean that. I really, really am. This is hard. Anybody who, social media, I just don't hardly respond to people anymore, but my automatic thought process to people who laugh at this approach, I feel sorry for them, number 1, because I know what they're gonna miss out on. Number 2, it's like you just don't know how hard this is. Like I said, if you're still doing this, it means you can endure some pain. However, this pain is what it takes. Like if you want bigger arms, it doesn't come easy. And if you want to just take steroids, you're just not my client. So that's where we're separate, Okay, here we go, round 2. Minute 5. Elbows are going to be stationary. We'll see if I have to drop. Think about that arcing path. So my hands are going to move out. Now the dumbbell is going to move up towards the ceiling. And now it's going to move in this arcing path towards my shoulder. Man, that made this suck. My hands are going to move out in front of me, and then down, and then back behind me. Holy shit. There's the drop. That one thought process literally made that 10 times harder. So as you can see, these things, I'm still just amazed sometimes at what that changes. Man, what happened to me? Time. Rest a minute. So yeah, if you're still with me, I'm super proud of you, and hopefully you're seeing changes. I am getting a lot of messages from people because I am as of right now, I'm posting a ton of these fragments of videos on social media, and I've got a lot of people trying this, and so I do get a lot of good messages from people saying, you have changed my world. And I know that because I do this. This is a change of world experience, but I do have people that are feeling it. So it's a different philosophy. I'm hoping this stuff will really catch on. I really want to make it an indention in this industry with some of this education and mindfulness and really paying attention to what is it that we're doing? Like, what are we trying to accomplish with time under tension? Are we just checking the boxes of getting 10 reps, 12 reps, 8 reps? Or are we actually thinking about what a rep actually is and what does a rep actually measure? Okay, 1 minute 5. Elbows back. See how long I last. So if you look at my weights, I went back up. I didn't keep the drop. I'm setting myself up for another drop set. Well, that lasted not long. That's okay. I'm skipping the 20s. I'm just going to 10s. I can tell you right now, this will be. Decrease in weight, increase engagement. That's our philosophy. You decrease the load, you increase the mind-muscle connection. The effort doesn't go down. The effort stays the same or maybe goes up. The challenge doesn't go down. The challenge stays the same, maybe goes up. The weight does not determine the suckiness or the shittiness of the feeling of the set. And this is a learned, that is time. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a bad eccentric, but all right, I gave extra time. This is a learned thing, right? This is a skill. So learning how to decrease load and increase challenge, because that sounds backwards, and I forget that. I forget that people don't understand that the weight doesn't determine the challenge. So it's an advanced level mindset when you know, oh, I'm dropping weight. Damn, it's going to suck as just as much because I'm going to increase that mind-muscle connection. You know what to do to continue to push, because that's what we're here for, right? For the most part, when I'm at a gym, for a while, like my whole thing was like watching people to think, how can I create something to help people? Now I close my eyes because it's hard to watch people just go through the motions. I mean, you're probably to the point now where you can go to a public gym and watch people lift, and you're just like, holy crap. I used to do that. Like, I used to just literally mindlessly do 10 reps and stop. That goes away when you start this stuff. Like, because you know, what did I just do? Like, intellectually, you know you didn't do any, like, that's not the thing. It's not the 10. All right, minute 5. Round 4. Oh, man, what happened? 20s. Obviously, I had to have these weights here, or I wouldn't have done anything. Keep those elbows stationary, don't move them. 10s. Biceps are just as engaged on the way down. I hope my clock is running because I feel like I should have felt the vibration. Okay, I just did. Let's go for another one because Changed weight. Rest. One more set. As you get more tired doing this, your body's going to tell you to speed up. That's how the body escapes resistance. Multiple reasons. Physics works to your advantage. You get to move the joint that offloads the muscle. So body's natural coping mechanism is escape. So I want you to bias as I get tired, consciously realize, okay, I want to speed up. I need to slow down. That's our thought process. You want to speed up, it means you need to slow down. So that's when you do what I just did at the end of that set. And I creepy crawled as I came up. That was not mindless, that was strategic, because I wanted to do the opposite. I wanted to fly through reps and do this. Do what everybody else is doing, right? Just pump them out. That's easy. This creepy crawl sucks. Try it. Fast pump, all these social media videos, easy. Slow crawl, suck. That's hard. So when everybody else goes fast, that's when you go slow. We do the opposite. Welcome to Steel Fit. Okay, minute 5. This is where we don't take body composition pictures, where we lift less weight, and where we get bigger than everybody else. Creepy crawl. Why am I creepy crawling? Because I want to fly. Why do we do the opposite? Because we don't let the body escape. We don't let the biceps escape. It's resistance training where you're literally trying to make yourself fail, because failure is where you build muscle. Ooh, 10s. Oh, sheesh. All right, I'll make up for it with my time. Creepy crawl. Think about every fiber in your bicep contracting right now. Squeeze here at the top for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release that tension. Make your biceps fight these 5s or 10s or whatever you're using like they're 1,000 pounds. One more. Creepy crawl. Why? Because you want to fly, so we're going to slow it down to make it hard. Oh, failure. Progress, success, 10 sets, biceps, going to triceps. Next thing we're going to do, staying with dumbbells,